So, sharing my story, part three, regarding me sleeping with a narcissist, the enemy, and someone that dabbled in witchcraft. So, it's a lot that I experienced dating this specific guy that literally pushed me, led me to Christ even more. Um, I never experienced so much warfare, never before, when I started dating this guy. And I never knew what spiritual warfare was until I actually got closer to God. And literally, like, we started dating, I say like 4 years ago. And that was the last person I ever dated, last person I ever slept with, because that was a wake up call for me. But basically, 4 years back, it was like around COVID time, and I literally settled for less. You're not supposed to be talking to somebody, but that person really not your type, so you just settle for less. So that was just me, and the relationship went. It was going, you know, but how he got me was full of lies. You would never think this person was lying to you because how narcissistic this person is, and things just stop adding up after a while. And every time his mom would get mad at him, she would call me and tell me the truth about everything. Like, to the point, like, he lied about having kids, to the point, like, his mom told me he had kids. And me finding out he tried to talk to my cousins, not one, not two, not three, not four. And that's what I know so far, but possibly more. And we dated for a year, almost a year, before things started getting real toxic and truth started coming out. And he started getting obsessed, controlling, manipulative, and lying, and people just getting involved in relationships. And it just wasn't good. Like, even with, oh Lord, the men and men, it just was like an eye opener for me, you know. Um, and then him just popping up, wouldn't leave me alone, talking about, he's watching me from the top of the hill. And sometimes he'll watch me, like, while I'm going in the house, talking about, basically, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. And to the point, like, I even went out to eat with him, and somebody put something in my drink. I didn't know if him or the bartender. And I'm just like, why would the bartender do that? And then somebody was like, if you think he did it, he did it. And I literally started spitting up like white paste. And to this day, like, this man won't stop showing up in front of my family, won't stop showing up, won't stop watching my social media. I try to block him many times, and just getting annoying, to the point, like, my dad even said, like, he's been battling cancer. Like, nigga, like, if anything happened to my daughter, like, I got cancer, nigga. Like, don't play with him. Don't play with her. And it's just annoying because I went through so much. And when I say he literally pushed me to Christ, it was like I was going to church before him, like, every Sunday here and there. But every time I went to church Sunday and went back home, he'd be like, every time you go to church, your attitude changed with me. but whole time it was God doing something, like a shaking that made me irritated with his spirit. And every time I go home and see him right after church, I get frustrated. And one night I was like, I'm sick of this. And I started throwing stuff. I said, God, I want him out of my house. I don't want to be with him no more. Get him out of my house. Help me to break free from this man. Literally, I was saying it right in front of him. And he was like, yo, something wrong with you. Like, and I'm like, I literally just started screaming. Like, I was tired. I was done mentally, but there was also a sexual soul tie that I didn't know how to break. And this person literally has a real strong lustful spirit to the point like he will sleep with everything that's walking, that's talking, maybe not even walking either. And you know, people that's underage, and even asking about my mother's sexual body, but I'm gonna keep it holy, my own mom. And not only that, like this person has a real good, I say, mask. Like you would never think this person did this. You would never think this person is that, because how well the mask is placed on this person. This person was, I say, abused mentally, physically. And what this grown little boy turned out to be is somebody who's mentally unstable. He has a controlling mentality, and you would never think this person would do certain things because how well they put that mask on. And I literally had to heal from a lot of things, and like some of the things like I experienced just sleeping with him. Like I literally saw spirits, and I've never seen it a day in my life. And somebody was telling me I need to break the strongholds and soul ties. And I noticed like every time, you know, we going at it, going through it, he would send me gifts. Only time I received gifts if he did something bad or sneaky and he didn't want me to know. Then he would be like, I love these love potions I'm doing on you. And I'm like, what is love potions? I knew nothing about love spells and nothing. And somebody was like, you need to get rid of every item in your house that he gave you. Not knowing these are love spell gifts. They keep me in bondage with him. And it's like he tried to keep a stronghold over me to try to keep me. And because I don't want him, he tries to do anything to hurt me. And the reason why I'm sharing this is to help someone else, whether it's a man, woman, know who you're dating. Ask God, is this the person you have for me? Is this the husband, the wife you have for me? Many of you may be sleeping with a Jezebel. Many of you may be sleeping with unclean spirits that may be even doing love spells, witchcraft on you just to keep you. You not really wanting to be with this person, or this person may not really be wanting to be with you, but they keep you wrapped in bondage because they don't want to see you with your true God ordained husband or wife. So I pray, this actually touch someone heart and mind. Be careful who you sleeping with, because when you sleep with somebody, that's a soul tie. And whatever spirits they're battling with, you end up battling with. And whatever person they've been sleeping with, their spirits you're sleeping with. So you have to be careful of keeping your body to yourself And you don't know who's sleeping with who. You don't know who's sleeping with what. And if you don't know, you need to not sleep with them until God confirms it's okay, that's your husband, that's your wife, and y'all get married. But if this person sleeping with this person, that person sleeping with that person, you carrying all types of spirits, mentally, physically, financially, psychologically. I went through a whole lot for sleeping with the wrong one. And I say, Lord, I never want to experience that again. And I mean it. And that's why I keep my body to myself until my God ordained husband come. Because I don't ever want to experience that spiritual battle, sexual soul tie ever again. In Jesus' name.